But I'm just glad that I was able to say to him, I love you, the last time I saw him.
You already know Stevie Wonder is a living legend, and at 74 years old, questions about his health have started to circulate. While many of these rumors may be exaggerated, it's only natural to wonder what plans the musical genius has for his incredible fortune, especially when you consider the complicated relationships he's had within his family over the years. Let's dive into it. Stevie Wonder, the legendary musical icon, was born as Stevland Hardaway Judkins on May 13, 1950. In Saginaw, Michigan. From the very beginning, Stevie's life was shaped by extraordinary circumstances, and his immense talent was evident even in the face of challenges. Born 6 weeks premature, Stevie developed retinopathy of prematurity due to the high oxygen levels in the incubator, which caused permanent blindness. Despite this, his gift for music illuminated his path, setting him on a trajectory that would change the landscape of music forever. His parents, Calvin Judkins and Lula Mae Hardaway, supported him through these early struggles, and later, his mother changed his surname to Morris, giving him the name the world would come to revere, Stevland Hardaway Morris. Stevie's childhood was steeped in music and resilience. When he was just 4 years old, his family relocated to Detroit, Michigan, a city alive with a rich musical heritage. Immersed in the vibrant culture of gospel and soul, Stevie found his first musical home at the local Baptist church, where he joined the choir. His extraordinary vocal abilities quickly stood out, and it was clear that Stevie was no ordinary child. By the age of 9, he was already a skilled pianist, teaching himself to play the instrument with an innate understanding of music that defied explanation. His talents didn't stop there. Stevie mastered the harmonica and drums by the time he was 11, showcasing an astonishing range and versatility. Guided by his acute sense of rhythm and an impeccable memory, he quickly gained a reputation as a musical prodigy destined for greatness. The pivotal moment in Stevie's young life came when Ronnie White, a member of the Miracles, discovered his incredible talent. White introduced Stevie to Berry Gordy, the founder of Motown Records, who was immediately captivated by the boy's extraordinary abilities. Gordy wasted no time signing Stevie to the Tamla label, bestowing upon him the stage name Little Stevie Wonder. At just 11 years old, Stevie recorded albums that highlighted his unique skill set, including the jazz soul of Little Stevie Wonder and Tribute to Uncle Ray, both of which underscored his extraordinary musical abilities. These early records announced the arrival of a remarkable new artist whose star was just beginning to rise. Stevie's breakout moment came in 1963 with the live album Little Stevie Wonder, the 12-Year-Old Genius, recorded at Chicago's iconic Regal Theater. The album's standout track, Fingertips Part 2, became a runaway success, climbing to the top of both the R&B and pop charts. At just 13 years old, Stevie made history as the youngest solo artist to ever reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. This extraordinary achievement cemented his status as a musical wunderkind, and the world began to see the full scope of his potential. The hits kept coming as Stevie matured into a confident young artist. In 1966, he released Uptight, Everything's Alright, a soulful anthem that showcased his exceptional talent as both a performer and a songwriter. The track was a vibrant blend of energetic instrumentation and powerful vocals, leaving no doubt that Stevie was not just a child star, but a true force in the music industry. His ability to play multiple instruments, piano, organ, harmonica, and drums, further set him apart, establishing him as one of the most versatile musicians of his generation. Songs like I Was Made to Love Her and My Cherie Amour followed, solidifying Stevie's reputation as a masterful creator of both heartfelt ballads and infectious dance tracks. His collaborations with producer Henry Cosby brought these songs to life, combining catchy melodies with Stevie's unparalleled musicality. Stevie Wonder's journey with Motown Records was a dream realized, marking the beginning of an iconic career. Under Motown's nurturing environment, he flourished alongside legendary artists like Marvin Gaye and Smokey Robinson, whose talent and guidance played a crucial role in his development. Stevie's breakout hit, Fingertips Part 2, catapulted him to stardom, and he soon joined the Motown Revue, a prestigious touring showcase of the label's top acts. Performing on the same stage as his musical heroes and peers, Stevie embraced the opportunity wholeheartedly, soaking up lessons from these legendary performers while dazzling audiences with his boundless energy, heartfelt vocals, and remarkable musicianship. Though he was the youngest performer in the lineup, Stevie held his own among Motown greats such as Marvin Gaye, Smokey Robinson, and The Temptations. Each performance solidified his reputation as a rising star with a rare gift. Beyond the spotlight, these tours provided Stevie with a crash course in showmanship and artistry, allowing him to sharpen his skills and grow as a musician. The sense of camaraderie and creative freedom he discovered within the Motown family was instrumental in shaping his artistry and character. Marvin Gaye, in particular, became a close mentor and a source of inspiration for Stevie. The two shared a deep mutual respect for each other's talents, often collaborating and exchanging ideas. Marvin's socially conscious music, which tackled issues such as racism, inequality, and war, had a profound influence on Stevie, encouraging him to use his own music to address pressing social issues. This influence would later shine through in powerful songs like Living for the City, cementing Stevie's place as not only a musical genius, but also a voice for change. Smokey Robinson, the soulful lead singer of The Miracles and a gifted lyricist, was another key figure in Stevie's early career. Smokey mentored Stevie through the highs and lows of the music industry, sharing invaluable insights into songwriting and storytelling. Under Smokey's guidance, Stevie's sound began to evolve, blending intricate lyrics with dynamic melodies to create a style uniquely his own. Their collaborations resulted in some of Stevie's early hits, showcasing his growing confidence and skill. With the encouragement of Marvin and Smokey, Stevie's creativity blossomed, and his music took on new depth and dimension. Stevie's hit singles during this time, such as I Was Made to Love Her and My Chérie Amour, highlighted not only his vocal prowess, but also his maturing artistry. His songwriting became increasingly personal, reflecting his thoughts, experiences, and emotions, which resonated with listeners worldwide. As Stevie grew into his voice, both literally and figuratively, he began carving out a distinct identity within the Motown soundscape. However, Stevie's meteoric rise wasn't without its challenges. As he entered puberty, his voice transitioned from a sweet soprano to a deeper tenor, causing some of his subsequent singles to fall short of the success of his earlier work. This shift worried Motown executives, who feared that his new sound might be less marketable. At one point, there was even talk of dropping him from the label. Yet, songwriter Sylvia Moy believed unwaveringly in Stevie's potential. She persuaded Motown founder Berry Gordy to give him another chance, a decision that proved pivotal. In 1965, Stevie co-wrote and recorded Uptight, Everything's Alright, a song born from a rhythm he had been humming. With the lyrics read aloud to him since they weren't available in Braille, Stevie flawlessly delivered the track in the studio without missing a beat. The song became a massive success, reaching #1 on the R&B charts and revitalizing Stevie's career. It was a turning point that affirmed his place as one of Motown's brightest stars. The success of Uptight ushered in a new era for Stevie Wonder. Albums were produced to capitalize on his resurgence, and he quickly followed up with more hits, solidifying his status as a musical powerhouse. By the late 1960s, Stevie had firmly established himself as a legend in the making. His dedication, resilience, and unparalleled talent allowed him to overcome the challenges that threatened to derail his career. As the 1970s began, Stevie Wonder embarked on a groundbreaking era of artistic freedom and innovation that would redefine his career and cement his status as one of the greatest musical visionaries of all time. At the age of 21, Stevie gained creative control over his music, a pivotal moment that allowed him to explore new horizons. When his contract with Motown Records expired, he hesitated to renew it, using the opportunity to delve deeper into his artistic potential. This marked the beginning of a transformative period where Stevie not only expanded his sound, but also revolutionized the way music was created and experienced. During this time, Stevie relocated to a new studio and immersed himself in learning synthesizer engineering. It was here that he met Malcolm Cecil and Robert Margouleff, two pioneers of electronic music, who introduced him to Tonto, the original new timbral orchestra, a revolutionary synthesizer system. Tonto became the cornerstone of Stevie's evolving sound, allowing him to create rich, futuristic textures that had never been heard before in mainstream music. Although Stevie's separation from Motown was brief, it was a creatively rich period during which he continued to send recordings to Tamla, his original Motown label. Cecil and Margouleff became his close collaborators and were credited as associate producers on many of his projects. Together, they forged a partnership that would define Stevie's classical period and shape the sound of contemporary music for decades to come. Stevie's newfound creative independence was first showcased on the 1972 album Music of My Mind. A bold departure from his earlier work, this album signaled a shift toward a more experimental, introspective approach. Stevie played most of the instruments himself, blending his mastery of traditional instruments with the cutting-edge capabilities of synthesizers. The result was a futuristic yet deeply personal soundscape that pushed the boundaries of popular music. Music of My Mind not only demonstrated Stevie's growth as a songwriter, producer, and multi-instrumentalist, but also laid the foundation for the monumental works that would follow. Later that same year, Stevie released Talking Book, an album that solidified his reputation as a musical genius, seamlessly weaving elements of soul, funk, and pop. The album was a masterclass in storytelling and musical innovation. Its legendary singles, Superstition and You Are the Sunshine of My Life, became instant classics, celebrated for their emotional depth and technical brilliance. Each track on the album flowed effortlessly into the next, creating an immersive listening experience that captivated audiences worldwide. Talking Book was not just a commercial success. It was a testament to Stevie's ability to innovate while remaining deeply connected to his audience. In 1973, Stevie Wonder reached new creative heights with Inner Visions, an album that blended soul, funk, and jazz to address pressing social issues. Tracks like Higher Ground and Living for the City tackled systemic racism, economic inequality, and the struggles of everyday life, resonating deeply with listeners and solidifying Stevie's role as both a musical innovator and a social commentator. The album's sophisticated arrangements and groundbreaking use of synthesizers and electronics marked a new era in music, influencing countless artists and genres. Inner Visions was not only a critical and commercial triumph, but also a bold declaration of Stevie's commitment to using his art as a platform for change. The following year, Stevie released Fulfillingness's first finale, an album that reflected a more introspective side of his artistry. Songs like Boogie on Reggae Woman and They Won't Go When I Go showcased a deeper emotional resonance, blending sophisticated production with heartfelt lyrics. This album revealed Stevie's evolution as a songwriter, with themes that ranged from personal introspection to universal truths. It was yet another milestone in his career, underscoring his ability to innovate while staying true to his artistic vision. In 1976, Stevie released Songs in the Key of Life, a double album that remains one of the most celebrated works in music history. This sprawling masterpiece transcended genres, exploring a kaleidoscope of styles and themes. From the jubilant horns of Sir Duke to the tender emotion of Isn't She Lovely, the album was a showcase of Stevie's boundless creativity and technical skill. Its intricate compositions and powerful lyrics resonated across generations, inspiring artists and fans alike. Songs in the Key of Life was not just an album. It was a cultural moment that expanded the possibilities of what music could achieve. Throughout this period, Stevie's early adoption of synthesizers, drum machines, and electronic instruments transformed the sonic landscape of popular music. His innovative approach to production paved the way for future artists to experiment with electronic sounds across genres such as funk, soul, rock, pop, and hip-hop. Stevie's influence extended far beyond his own work, shaping the evolution of modern music and inspiring countless musicians to push boundaries. By the end of the 1970s, Stevie Wonder had not only defined the decade, but also left an indelible mark on the music industry. Stevie Wonder's evolution as a socially conscious songwriter is a powerful testament to his artistic brilliance and unwavering commitment to using his platform for social and political change. His ability to combine personal, emotional storytelling with a sharp awareness of the world around him has made his music not only timeless, but also deeply impactful. Through the 1960s, as his career progressed, Stevie's musical themes began to evolve from personal love songs to more profound reflections on the societal issues of the time. While his early work was marked by songs about love and relationships, the turbulence of the 1960s, marked by the civil rights movement, the Vietnam War, and growing political unrest, prompted Stevie to use his music to speak to and about the world around him. One of the earliest signs of this shift in his work was his cover of Bob Dylan's "Blowin' in the Wind," a song that captured the spirit of the civil rights movement and the growing discontent with the war in Vietnam. The song resonated with the times, and through it, Stevie began to establish his voice as a socially aware artist who would later use his music as a tool to inspire and provoke change. His music became a canvas upon which he could express his thoughts on racial inequality, social justice, poverty, and the human condition. By the early 1970s, a time often regarded as Stevie's classic period, he had fully embraced his role as a social commentator. Albums such as Music of My Mind, Talking Book, and Inner Visions displayed his commitment to addressing important social and political issues. These albums explored themes like racial inequity, poverty, environmental degradation, and human growth. The track Music of My Mind, for example, delved into self-awareness and personal development, both as an artist and a human being, and reflected Stevie's own evolving consciousness. His music mirrored his journey toward greater understanding as both a musician and an individual, all while using his platform to advocate for justice and equality. Stevie's dedication to social activism was most notably exemplified by his successful campaign to make Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday a national holiday in the United States. Inspired by his own experiences and the injustices he witnessed, Stevie used his celebrity status and influence to rally support for the cause. He organized marches and rallies, and wrote the song Happy Birthday, which became the anthem of the movement. His efforts ultimately led to the recognition of Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday as a federal holiday, cementing Stevie's place not only as a musical genius, but also as an agent of social change. As Stevie's career progressed, his recognition as a social and musical force only grew. Throughout his illustrious career, Stevie has been widely acknowledged for his outstanding talent, groundbreaking compositions, and pioneering contributions to various musical genres. He achieved one of his most significant milestones in 1973, when he became the first artist to win the Grammy Award for Album of the Year 3 times in a row. He won this prestigious award for his album Inner Visions, which featured popular singles such as Higher Ground and Living for the City, tracks that cemented his reputation as a social commentator and artist of unparalleled ability. The following year, Stevie earned his second consecutive Grammy for Fulfillingness's First Finale, an album that showcased his versatility as both a songwriter and a producer. The album's success reflected Stevie's ability to continue evolving while still maintaining his socially conscious message. 3 years later, in 1977, he completed his historic trio of Album of the Year wins with Songs in the Key of Life, a sweeping double album that is widely regarded as one of the greatest albums of all time. This album featured the unforgettable tracks Sir Duke, I Wish, and Isn't She Lovely, each of which showcased his extraordinary musical ability and commitment to creating work that was both accessible and socially aware. Songs in the Key of Life was not only a critical success, but also confirmed Stevie's reputation as a musical genius, solidifying his place in music history. Stevie Wonder's Grammy success is just one part of his lasting legacy. Over the course of his career, he has accumulated 25 Grammy Awards, the most by any male solo artist. He has received accolades in numerous categories, including Best Male R&B Vocal Performance, Best R&B Song, and Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals. These awards reflect Stevie's mastery of both his craft and his ability to influence the music industry. His ability to integrate brilliant musicianship with socially conscious lyrics has made his albums both artistically and culturally significant, drawing praise from fans and critics alike. His records are considered groundbreaking works of art, as he seamlessly fused genres like soul, jazz, funk, and pop, while addressing crucial social issues in his lyrics. Beyond his Grammy success, Stevie's influence on music and culture is immeasurable. As one of the first artists to extensively use synthesizers and electronic instruments, Stevie helped define the sound of contemporary R&B and inspired a generation of musicians to embrace electronic music. His innovative approach to music production paved the way for future artists in a wide range of genres, from funk and soul to pop, rock, and hip-hop. His impact on music is still evident today in the works of numerous artists who cite him as a major influence. Stevie Wonder's influence has also extended beyond the music world. In 2009, he was named a United Nations Messenger of Peace, a recognition of his contributions to humanitarian causes. In 2014, President Barack Obama awarded Stevie the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honor in the United States, further cementing his legacy not only as an artist, but as an advocate for social change. Stevie has also been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and the Rhythm and Blues Music Hall of Fame. His influence has been recognized by a range of prestigious organizations, including the NAACP, the Billboard Music Awards, and the American Music Awards, further highlighting his significant role in shaping music and culture. Stevie's personal life has also played a significant role in shaping his music and public image. He has had several relationships, and his complicated personal life has resulted in 9 children. His first marriage to fellow Motown singer-songwriter Sarita Wright in 1970 ended amicably after a few years. In 1975, Stevie welcomed his first child, daughter Aisha Morris, who became the inspiration behind his beloved song, Isn't She Lovely? Aisha has since become a singer and performed alongside her father. Stevie's relationships with his children have always been an important part of his life, and he has often spoken about the joy they have brought him. In fact, he has described his approach to fatherhood as one of guidance and deep connection, stating that he wants his children to feel comfortable coming to him with anything. Stevie Wonder's family has been integral to his personal growth and his music. He has included his children in his work, with Aisha and Kaylin performing with him on stage and in the studio. His family has been a constant source of inspiration, providing a sense of stability and love that has shaped both his artistry and his worldview. Stevie's ability to balance his personal life with his creative and social work is a testament to his resilience and commitment to those he loves. Throughout his extraordinary career, Stevie Wonder has used his platform to advocate for social justice, inspire change, and create music that resonates deeply with listeners. His incredible achievements, both as an artist and a social activist, demonstrate the power of music to not only entertain, but also challenge, inform, and inspire. Stevie's legacy continues to shape the music world and beyond, ensuring that his impact will be felt for generations to come. Stevie Wonder's music career, which has spanned over 6 decades, stands as a testament to his extraordinary talent, resilience, and cultural impact. From his humble beginnings with Motown Records to becoming one of the most influential musicians of the 20th century, Stevie's music has transcended genres, time, and generations. Beyond the countless accolades and hits, his work reflects a deep social consciousness, addressing critical topics such as civil rights, environmental sustainability, and global harmony. Wonder has been a vocal advocate for the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, using his platform to drive awareness and inspire change. Despite the relentless demands of a life in music, Stevie has always prioritized his role as a father. Known for his devotion to his children, he has often spoken about the importance of family, emphasizing, "I make sure I spend time with my kids, even if it's just an hour a day. They're the most important thing." His commitment is evident in the way he has involved his children in his life and career, often taking them on tour and exposing them to the world of music firsthand. His daughter Aisha Morris, famously the inspiration behind his hit song "Isn't She Lovely," has even performed with him on stage and in the studio, continuing the family's musical legacy. While Stevie's professional life has been a beacon of success, his personal life has seen its share of complexities. His first marriage to Motown singer-songwriter Seda Wright ended after just 2 years, as did later unions with Kai Millard and Toma Robin Bracey. Despite these challenges, Stevie has consistently drawn strength from his music and his family, maintaining a steadfast commitment to both. His ability to balance the demands of a legendary career with the joys and responsibilities of fatherhood speaks to his enduring resilience and character. This duality, his dedication to artistry and family, has solidified his reputation as more than just a musical icon, but as a Renaissance man with a profound connection to the people and causes he holds dear. Stevie Wonder has remained an active figure in the music industry well into recent years, collaborating with artists across genres and releasing new music. However, his commitment to his family and the causes he believes in has always been a constant. Whether spending time with his children and grandchildren or using his voice to advocate for justice, Stevie's life continues to embody the values of love, compassion, and social responsibility. His personal life, however, has not been without public scrutiny. Over the years, Wonder has worked to keep details about his relationships and family largely out of the spotlight, yet rumors and speculation have occasionally surfaced. One of the most enduring narratives has been about his relationship with his eldest daughter, Aisha. As she has grown older and forged her own path in the music world, questions and assumptions about their bond have been the subject of both public curiosity and media intrigue. The rumors and revelations. Aisha Morris, now a successful artist in her own right, has spoken candidly about her relationship with her father. In a recent YouTube interview, she shared the complexities of growing up as Stevie Wonder's daughter, navigating the pressures of living in her father's immense shadow. While acknowledging the challenges, Aisha emphasized the profound influence her father has had on her life and music. She discussed how their shared love of music became a means of connection during difficult times, and expressed gratitude for the opportunities Stevie provided her to perform and record alongside him. Aisha's reflections offered an intimate glimpse into the realities of being part of the Wonder legacy. She acknowledged the expectations placed upon her to uphold her father's artistic standard and spoke about the difficulty of maintaining a private life under public scrutiny. Despite these pressures, Aisha has built a career that pays homage to her father's influence while carving out her own identity as a singer, songwriter, and producer. Her music, much like Stevie's, addresses social and political issues, continuing the family's tradition of using art as a tool for change. Stevie himself has remained largely silent on the rumors surrounding his relationship with Aisha, allowing her to speak on their dynamic. However, Aisha's decision to address the speculation has drawn a wide range of public reactions. Many fans have praised both father and daughter for their honesty and resilience, viewing their story as one of connection and strength. Aisha's willingness to share her experiences has been seen as a testament to her courage and her determination to take control of her narrative. Public response and legacy. While much of the public reaction has been supportive, some critics have used Aisha's revelations as a platform to scrutinize Stevie's personal life. Detractors have pointed to his multiple relationships and children with various partners, questioning the choices he has made over the years. Others have speculated about Aisha's motives for speaking out, suggesting financial or publicity-related reasons. However, these criticisms have largely been overshadowed by the admiration and respect for both Stevie and Aisha's openness. Stevie Wonder's enduring legacy as a musician, advocate, and family man remains unshaken. His ability to connect with audiences through his music and his unwavering commitment to social justice have solidified his place in history. Despite the challenges and controversies he has faced, Stevie's influence continues to resonate across generations. He has inspired countless artists, shaped the sound of modern music, and used his platform to amplify the voices of the marginalized. A life of impact. Stevie Wonder's career is a testament to the power of art to create change. His groundbreaking use of synthesizers and electronic instruments transformed contemporary music, paving the way for new genres and sounds. His advocacy for civil rights, his contributions to environmental sustainability, and his work to make Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday a national holiday demonstrate his commitment to using his influence for good. Beyond the accolades and achievements, Stevie's greatest legacy may be the love and inspiration he has shared with his family and fans. As Stevie Wonder continues to create and advocate, his music remains a beacon of hope, love, and resilience. His story, one of triumphs, challenges, and unwavering determination, will continue to inspire artists and audiences for generations to come. Whether through his timeless songs, his role as a devoted father, or his relentless pursuit of justice, Stevie Wonder's impact on the world is profound and everlasting. What do you think Stevie Wonder will do with his fortune? Thanks for watching.